I'm sure that you know that the quality of your breathing is very important, but did you know that breathing can really help the way you're walking and vice versa? If you are not sure are you breathing correctly, then you can correct your walking patterns and correct your breathing. Check it out. Usually we are unaware of how do we walk, and we of course take it for granted. I will give you some tips how to prepare yourself in a few minutes for optimal walking. First of all, you can push your own head behind, just like this, like you're a puppet and you have to push your head behind. Stay this way for a few minutes and try to sway with your hands, contralateral movements, and try to have this sensation of heavy arms, heavy hands, like you're having a few weights in your hands, and you have to have this sensation that your trunk is actually rotating, minimally rotating. And in this maneuver, try to breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. In this pattern, in this pulsation, I would say, try to use the rhythm of breath, like 4-4, breathing in, breathing out, then 6-6, breathing in, breathing out, and that way all the way to 12-12, meaning 12 sways in one breathing in. When you do that, you will actually release the stress here. If you still have the stress here, then you can just do some circumductions of your arms just to release and open the stress that you have in your pectoral muscles, the clavicle region, and of course the neck region. But what I love to do, I love to have something in my pocket. So, regular elastic band. You can do it by the tree or by the bench. You just put it this way, and you can decide the intensity of the pressure which you prefer, and you start to sway with your arms like before, like I showed you before, and then try to walk in this spot in, of course, coordinated way, meaning that the opposite arm is in front while the knee is lifted up. And this is something that often people think it's so natural and it's easy, but when you try and when you start to think about it, then you lose it. So don't lose it. Take your optimal position. Remember, you push your own head backwards, you open your chest, and you have this contralateral movement. What is important here, you see, my hand is not stopped where my hip is. My hand actually goes behind. So this is actually strengthening all these muscles that are stretched out 8 hours by the computer. And this will actually pull you behind. If you do this exercise 1 minute before you walk, I assure you, you will walk with less stress in your body, with more function, with deeper breathing, and of course your vitality will rise up. So try it out. And one bonus tip for you, for all of you that have some problems with your lower limbs while you're walking, you really need to prepare your Achilles tendon for walking, because it is shortened years and years while you're sitting too much. So again, you're using this band, you're alternating you're alternating with your arms. But what you do, you put one leg up on the edge of the bench and you push your heel down. When you push it down, you should feel stretching of your calf muscle. And while you do that, you're alternating, you are actually leaning forward with your trunk and breathing in here. So pushing your heel down, stretching the back side of your knee and going all the way to the ankle region. Of course, you're doing it with both legs, and what you can also test is one leg more stiff than the other. Maybe this is the sign where your leg is weaker, where your leg is maybe while you're sitting pressed in a way that the circulation is not right. So pay attention to that. Stretching the Achilles tendon and the back part of the leg is the last thing that you can do for your super functional walking. Have a great day.